Although learning to drive is a thrilling milestone, it also carries a lot of responsibilities. Building safe habits and learning the necessary abilities are the main priorities for novice drivers who want to drive with confidence. Beginning drivers can lower hazards and guarantee their own safety, as well as the safety of other road users, by studying expert advice and using defensive driving tactics. Here are the 7 main tips for new drivers from professionals to help improve safety and driving skills. Number 7. Look far ahead. The capacity to gaze far ahead on the road, often referred to as looking 12 to 15 seconds into the future, is one of the most basic and transforming habits that professional drivers develop. In order to foresee what is ahead, your eyes should be trained not just on the space directly in front of your car, but also far beyond. By encouraging a calm, strategic mindset as opposed to a reactive one, this practice also lessens mental tiredness by enabling your brain to interpret the driving environment as a continuous flow rather than a sequence of surprises. This forward-thinking strategy eventually becomes instinctive, reducing stress and raising general situational awareness while strengthening your ability to maintain safe, efficient, and smooth driving patterns. Number 6. Continuously scan your surroundings. Driving is a very dynamic activity that needs ongoing attention to detail and awareness of your surroundings. The road ahead, the sides of the road, the rear view and side mirrors, and blind spots are among the many focal places that professional drivers regularly and methodically shift their eyes between as part of a disciplined scanning routine. Tunnel vision, a dangerous condition where a driver's concentration narrows significantly and they miss hazards outside their immediate line of sight, is avoided by this constant scanning. Bicycles and motorcycles, for example, are readily missed if you don't routinely check your side mirrors or blind zones. In addition to keeping an eye on cars, it's crucial to scan the roadside for potential hazards like debris, animals close to the road, and pedestrians about to cross. By creating a Number 4, make sure other drivers see you. Many novice drivers undervalue the significance of visibility and communication on the road, despite the fact that they are essential to safe driving. Collisions are considerably less likely when other motorists, bikers, and pedestrians are aware of your presence and intentions. Lingering in other cars' blind zones is a common error, particularly in big trucks, buses, and SUVs, which have wide spaces where the driver cannot see you. Additionally, driving with your headlights on during the day, also referred to as daytime running lights, increases visibility, particularly in low light or bad weather. Making eye contact with other drivers or pedestrians at junctions or pedestrian crossings can help to reduce misunderstandings by confirming that they have seen you and understand what you intend to do. In order to reduce accidents, this proactive approach to visibility and communication promotes cooperation and mutual awareness on the road. Rough mental image of your environment, this continuous visual sweep helps you predict other drivers' movements and react appropriately, which is essential for avoiding collisions and preserving efficient traffic flow. Number 5. Always leave a space cushion. One of the most important defensive driving strategies advised by experts is keeping a sufficient space cushion around your car. This buffer zone gives you the time and room you need to respond to abrupt changes in traffic or road conditions in a safe manner. Under optimal driving circumstances, it is generally advised to maintain a following distance of at least 3 seconds, which entails counting 1001, 1002, 1003, from the time the car in front of you passes a fixed place until you arrive at the same location. When driving in bad weather, including rain, fog, snow, heavy traffic, or at night, when visibility is poor and stopping distances are higher, this distance should be increased. Beyond the space in front, it's also critical to avoid spending a lot of time driving next to other cars, particularly big trucks and buses, as this restricts your maneuverability in an emergency. Avoiding crashes requires having a clear lane or shoulder to maneuver into, or an escape route. By avoiding the sensation of being confined or trapped by nearby cars, this space cushion not only improves safety, but also lowers driver stress and permits smoother, more controlled driving. Number 3. Anticipate potential hazards. The core idea behind defensive driving is to foresee possible risks before they materialize into threats. Professional drivers are always looking around them for hints, that could be signs of an impending danger. This entails keeping an eye out for pedestrians near crosswalks or kids playing close to the road, seeing the brake lights of many cars in front of you, and noticing any unpredictable driving patterns, such abrupt lane changes, speeding, or distracted driving. Early detection of these warning indicators allows you to modify your position, speed, or stop readiness, greatly lowering the chance of an accident. Professionals frequently see different situations, such as a child chasing a ball into the street or a car pulling unexpectedly from a driveway, and mentally plan their answers. This technique is known as mental rehearsal, and it is a strong tool in hazard anticipating. When faced with unexpected dangers, this preparedness helps keep one composed and in control, avoiding panic and rash actions that could cause one to lose control. To increase everyone's safety on the road, anticipating dangers also entails modifying your driving to the situation, such as slowing down in school zones, next to construction sites, or in places with a high pedestrian volume. Number 2, be smooth with steering and braking. Skilled and safe driving is characterized by smooth and precise steering, acceleration, and brake control. Professional instructors stress that sudden or jerky inputs, particularly on uneven or slick roads, can destabilize the vehicle, decrease tire traction, and raise the chance of skidding or losing control. When approaching a curve, for instance, reducing the speed before the bend and gently steering through it helps keep the car balanced and in its lane, avoiding fishtailing or drifting. In a same vein, braking ought to be progressive and gradual, beginning early and building pressure gradually as opposed to applying the brakes all at once. This method not only increases safety, but also lessens component wear and tear and increases passenger comfort. Additionally, smooth driving makes your goals obvious to other drivers, which increases predictability in your conduct and lowers the possibility of miscommunications or collisions. Gaining this skill will result in safer, more regulated driving, but it takes time and mindfulness. Number 1, stay calm and avoid overconfidence. Driving is not only a physical skill, but also a cerebral and emotional one. Nervousness, excitement, or worry are common reactions for new drivers, and they can impair judgment, slow down reaction times, and raise the risk of making mistakes. Experts emphasize how crucial it is to drive with composure and concentration. Stress management and tiredness prevention strategies include deep breathing exercises, relaxing music, and frequent breaks during lengthy car rides. Overconfidence, on the other hand, may be just as harmful. Thinking you are unbeatable or capable of handling perilous situations frequently results in careless actions and mishaps. It is best to develop confidence gradually via education, experience, and consistent practice rather than by chance or bluster. Safer driving practices and less frustration are fostered by acknowledging that mistakes are a necessary part of learning and practicing self-compassion. In the end, being a consistently safe and responsible driver requires humility, respect for the vehicle's power, and a dedication to continuous growth. These tips collectively help new drivers develop safer habits and reduce the risk of accidents on the road. Thanks for watching our video, and don't forget to subscribe.